Hello, guys. How are you today? We're very excited to introduce you to the topic of daily routines and activities. First, we'll learn how to use simple present correctly. I'll show you how to use in this presentation the correct form of the simple present in affirmative and negative. First, we will divide the subject in two different groups. This will help you make it easier for you to conjugate correctly. The first group is the strong group. It includes I, we, you, they, or a plural noun. And the second group is the weak group. It includes pronouns such as he, she, or it, or a singular noun. For the first group, in the affirmative form, we're going to use this formula: subject, verb in base form, plus complement. Examples: I take a shower, we look out the window, you run every Sunday, they love pepperoni pizza. If you want to use a plural noun, you could say, my friends love pepperoni pizza. For the weak group, remember that it was he, she, and it, or a singular noun, like my friend. We need to use this formula: subject plus verb, not in base form, we need to add s or es, plus complement. Examples: he takes a shower, she looks out the window, it runs every Sunday, or my friend loves pepperoni pizza. There are some special forms of the verb when it comes to conjugating for he, she, and it. We will modify the verb and add es if the verb ends in o. Do becomes does, and go becomes goes. We will also add es to the verb if the verb ends in a hissing sound. S, sh, ch, x. Watch becomes watches, kiss becomes kisses, wash becomes washes. We're also going to modify the verb if the verb ends in consonant plus y. We will change it to ies. Fly becomes flies and try becomes tries. And lastly, if the verb ends in vowel plus y, we're going to keep the y and add s. Play becomes plays and say becomes says. Now the negative form. We're going to continue to use the same groups. As for the strong group, we're going to use this formula: subject plus do plus not plus verb in base form plus complement. Remember that do and not becomes don't. Examples: I don't take a shower, we don't look out the window, they don't love pepperoni pizza. For the weak group, we're going to use this formula: subject plus does plus not plus the verb in base form plus the complement. Does and not becomes doesn't. Examples: he doesn't take a shower, she doesn't run every Sunday, my friend doesn't love pepperoni pizza. A tip for conversation: when we speak, we usually use the short form. Instead of saying, I do not dance, it is probably more common to say, I don't dance. Instead of saying, he does not dance, it is probably more common to hear and say, he doesn't dance. Remember, this tip is only for conversation. In writing, we prefer to use the full form. I hope this lesson, the first part of it, was very helpful for you. Now, let's continue with simple present and now talk about questions using simple present by Teacher Emerson.